you thinking, Barry?
Well, I kind of think that we got whooped this morning. So,
We got to see some nice ones.
yeah, we saw a few decent little deer, so I think this evening will be a little bit better than this morning was. It's going to be hot today, so I think those deer they're gonna get down. They're gonna be down on their bellies most of the day. So this evening they're gonna be wanting to get up and get out and beat around a little bit. So let's head back and get a little bit of brunch and kind of rest up for this evening's hunt.
Welcome to Outfitters Rating TV. I'm Larry Weissoon. Oak Creek has become one of my favorite places to hunt whitetail deer. And even though it's high fenced, it truly is a fantasy land for hunters. At Oak Creek Ranch, a hunter will learn more about whitetail deer, particularly mature whitetail deer, in a single hunt than most get to do in an entire lifetime. Donald Hill and his family have truly put their heart and soul into this operation. Come with us to Central Missouri as we join Doug as he hunts for a monster whitetail. This is Outfitters Rating TV.
Oh, you don't want me to shoot that one way out there, do you?
Yeah, probably so.
Up. Whoa.
Oak Creek Ranch has a custom-made shooting pavilion right outside the lodge. The guides take each hunter to the bench, and after a quick but thorough safety orientation, the rifles are checked along with the hunter's accuracy.
Fire in the hole, guys.
With an incredible massed crop, Barry and Doug set out for the afternoon hunt as acorns crunch under each step. Donald takes pride in every aspect of the operation.
Make 100% sure you got a good, clean shot. If you don't have a clean shot, from your guys' perspective.
The main thing Oak Creek specializes in is big whitetail. We hunt big whitetail buck, a lot of mass on their horn. They're gonna be big-bodied deer, 250, 300-pound deer. We start hunting about the middle of September. We hunt all the way through December. When a hunter comes to Oak Creek, they should come expecting to shoot the biggest deer of their life. Whether that's a 120-inch deer, a trophy to most people, or a 320-inch deer. We've got a wide range of everything, and for whatever hunt you're going on, that's what you should expect.
Hey folks, we're actually in the blind at Oak Creek. We're back with Barry Hendricks. Going to try to get a little bit bigger deer than you got Larry last year on the show.
We're going to do our best.
That's pretty cool. We're able to pull that up wirelessly from the site and watch it right here in the blind.
That
High
is.
def to boot.
That is, that's amazing. I never would have thought that 10 years ago.
Oak Creek Ranch like coming home. And when somebody comes to Oak Creek,
I was already surprised that we saw as many deer out today and yesterday when we got here. Sunny, hot.
Right.
I figured they'd be in the middle of the day. They're out in your food plots moving. But this cold weather has got to kick them in.
Yeah.
Now we're here hunting specifically your largest mainframe 8 that we can find.
Correct.
No, we just got to find them.
We just got to find it.
Actually, you got to find them. I just have to shoot.
That's right. That's my job. Your job's to shoot, my job's to find.
After some great encounters on day one, Barry and Doug head back to the lodge. Doug is specifically looking for a mainframe 8-point, and Barry is determined to get him a good look at one. Stay tuned to see if this is the one. Outfitters Rating TV, brought to you by OutfittersRating.com. Trust but verify. Ruger, rugged, reliable firearms. Hornady, accurate, deadly, dependable. Carl Zeiss Sport Optics. Zeiss, we make it visible. Back on Oak Creek Ranch, the leaves are starting to change, and the acorns are dropping each time the breeze blows. There's no shortage of bucks, but can the guys find that one special 8-point?
All right, Doug, you ready to go, man?
I am ready.
right.
It's warm enough.
It is heating up, isn't it?
What's planned today?
I think we're going to run over to a place called Sendero, and we're going to try to slip up in this blind we got over there. And been seeing that deer come out in there a little bit too.
That's down from where we sat yesterday.
Yeah, it's
on
just
the
about
backside.
just a little bit south of where we were at yesterday.
Think that big 8 will be hiding over there somewhere?
I'm hoping so.
Got to be close.
I'm hoping so. We're getting pretty good weather to deal with, so hopefully he'll cooperate and we can get this done.
Let's go get him.
All right.
Cool.
Hunting Oak Creek Ranch is real hunting in classic Missouri oak cover. Nothing easy about it. Come looking for a buck of a specific type or style, and it can be downright difficult. And you may go home empty-handed. Ask those who've hunted Oak Creek and they'll tell you it's challenging, but also great fun. Donald can tailor hunts for your hunting desires, whether it's a family outing, a corporate event, or just you and several of your buddies going on a hunt. And while you're there, whether you want to hunt spot and stalk, rattling, or sitting in a blind.
We try to cater our hunt to you. You know, if I get somebody that doesn't like sitting in a stand, we're going to do some spot and stalk, especially if it's, you know, late October through November when the deer are rutting. We can slip through the woods, rattle some horns. Deer are going to come in, they're going to respond. You're going to have big deer coming to you from all angles. It's a good, exciting hunt. You know, but there's people that can't do that. They can't walk through the woods. They're just not able to do that. That type of a hunter, we can drive you right up to a stand that's got stairs going up, that's really easy to get in and out of. We've got portable stands on the ground that they can get in and out of. Even got handicap stands that they can get in and out of. We can cater to the hunter, no matter what that ability is or lack of ability is. We can make it a hunt for you, and you can enjoy it.
Kind of glass our way to that stand and see if we can see if we don't see anything. We'll go ahead and crawl up in there and we'll sit there till dark and see what happens.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Right up here, another 150 yards is that stand I want to take, get up in.
Just off the road.
Just off the road onto the right. And there's a great big green field. It's the rye field that I was telling you about. He's been coming out in, you know, on a somewhat regular basis. So, but we need to kind of we need to really kind of still hunt this up to that stand, because up here on the left is a really good open wooded area where, you know, the breeze comes across there and these deer like to bed up there a lot of times. So we really need to kind of watch this area pretty good as we're going to this stand and try to be able to, you know, slip up there as wide as we can. So
It's nice and cool in there.
oh yeah, yeah.
Right there.
Yeah. He's a nice little buck. He's probably about a,
He's just laying up.
oh, he's
probably right at the one. It's pretty good laying there in the grass. No buddies with him, though.
no.
I can only see the one side.
You know, it's kind of behind all it. Those two or three clumps of trees right there. Let's try to get down and try try to make up to that tree right there. If we can get to that tree right there, I think we're gonna have a good open shot right up straight up the hill.
Looks like a good buck, but he's in a tight spot.
Have you ever had a buddy tell you, boy, this is a great place to go hunting, or this is a great charter to go fishing with, and you get there and the outfitter's not what you were expecting at all, and maybe your buddy had misread this guy, and so you're so incredibly disappointed? You know, what you really need is you need data from everybody that's been there for a whole year, good days, bad days, and in between. If you could get that information, then you could really get a good feel for whether this outfitter or this charter is what they claim to be. You know, you can do that by joining us at outfittersrating.com, and you'll get the information year-round on your charter or your outfitter. Outfittersrating.com. Join us.
The guys have located a great buck.
He's looked up. Oh, he's looking right at us right there. Don't move.
But there's so many trees they can't find a clear shooting lane.
Hold still. Okay, go. Go. Get to that tree.
Oh, I can see his backside, Barry.
Yeah, don't. Just hang on a second. I think he's just getting up stretching right now. Let's see what he's gonna do.
There he's going back. See him now, going back to the left.
Yeah, real good deal. Let's back down. He's just standing up stretching around. He's going.
Everybody's coming to look for the biggest buck, the deer of a lifetime, but it's the experience. We've got great accommodations. Most everybody's going to have a private bedroom with a bath. We just added on to the new lodge, about 3,000 square foot to the lodge. You know, if you come to Oak Creek, you can expect to have really good home-cooked meals. We're not going to white tablecloth you to death. We're not that type of operation. We're going to enjoy ourselves. We're going to relax. There's a good, rounded atmosphere of food and camaraderie that everyone seems to enjoy. You're just one of the family, and that's how we like it.
Will Doug get a shot, or is this big whitetail heading out the back door?
Here he comes back. Can you see him?
Yes, yeah.
Can you see him now?
Yeah, I got a little opening right there.
Outfitters Rating TV, brought to you by OutfittersRating.com. Trust but verify. Ruger, rugged, reliable firearms. Hornady, accurate, deadly, dependable. Carl Zeiss Sport Optics. Zeiss, we make it visible. Swacker, broadheads that open so fast you can hear the swack. Come here, deer, the revolutionary deer attractant. And by Bog Pod, the sticks with red grips.
Through extensive scouting, Barry has seen a huge mainframe 8-point on one of Oak Creek's many food plots and has decided to hunt a blind near that bean field. But what Barry didn't expect is to see that buck on the way to the stand. Caught in the relative open, Doug has to find a shooting lane through about 150 yards of tree trunks. Will Doug get a shot, or will the buck simply slip away?
I've got stuff in the way here.
Do you have any kind of opening if he goes right or left?
Maybe to the right here, maybe. Let's try to get over a little bit more.
Let's get to that next little secret. See what happens. Hey, here he comes back. Can you see him?
Yes, yeah.
Can you see him now?
Yeah, I got a little opening right there.
Isn't that open?
You ready?
Yeah, take it.
Fire in the hole.
Hold on. He just went down. Right there. Good job, man. That's a stalk deer.
That was fun, man.
That was a heck of a deer.
Well, he didn't want to give us a shot, did he? How many trees did I ricochet off of?
Oh my
today?
gosh. I don't see how you fed the needle up through there. By golly, you did. That is a cool deer, buddy.
That is a super cool deer.
Yep, he's
Wow.
down right there. Good job, man.
Good move.
We still had, 50, 75 yards to go to the stand?
That beats getting into the stand. I like when they're waiting there. Wow. Wow.
Is that not a deer?
What an 8-point.
Look at the time lane. Look at the bright times.
Family owned and operated, fabulous deer, dense cover, challenging hunts, as well as great guides, food, and facilities. You can see why Donald Hill's Oak Creek Ranch has such outstanding ratings on our outfittersrating.com website. They do what they say they will, and they work hard at providing the best of hunting experiences. They did it for Doug, they've done it for me, and they'll do it for you. See you next week on Outfitters Rating TV.
His 2s are strong, his 3s are strong, his beams are strong, his brow tines are strong. I mean, every point on that deer, there is no weakness to him whatsoever.
And he's heavy.
He's heavy.
He's got a lot of mass to him. Beautiful.
One of those deer that leave you speechless for a while.
What a fun hunt, too. That was a blast.
It was.
That was fun.
Yeah.
This is a high fence operation. You do some free range as well, but you're primarily a high fence operation.
That's where everybody knows us, is the high fence. So,
And why do you do high fence?
you know, you can hunt a lifetime and never kill 140, 150 inch deer. As much as I love hunting our free range hunts, and we kill some big deer. You know, we kill some 170, 180 inch deer around here. They're one of very few, you know, and so it's hard to do unless you can manage your deer, and that's all we're doing. That's all that high fence does, is allows us to manage on a 1,800, 2,000 acre property versus a 20,000 acre property. It doesn't mean the deer are any less wild. Honestly, my deer in my fence are a lot smarter than my free range hunts.